Okay, sorry, let's get back to here. All right. So, well, and therefore you have to, yeah, you need to start by saying a mermaid was found, okay, to emphasize that action, a mermaid being found is the most important thing. So having talked about the function, I hope that you have some basic idea about it. And now let's look at how we can form the passive voice sentences. So basic structure of passive voice, simply there are three components. First, of course, you should start with the action receiver being the subject. And then the following two things are the most important, okay? It has to be a verb to be, followed by a verb to be, followed by a PP, okay, a past participle. Sometimes you can have by someone, but that's not compulsory. So let's look at the table, okay? If it is a simple present tense, now the passive voice will be the jungle is destroyed. And then past tense, the jungle was destroyed. Past present continuous tense, the jungle is being destroyed. Okay, so you can see that the three components are always there: subject, verb, and then verb to be. Okay, it's only okay when the tense changes, something is changed. Okay, so level two, some other tenses. Perfect tense, the jungle has been destroyed. Past continuous, the jungle was being destroyed. In past perfect tense, the jungle had been destroyed. Okay. Now is your thinking time. What do we change in passive voice sentence when the tense is different? Okay. So can you pretend that you cannot see the answer? Okay. What do we change? It's quite obvious. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, it will be option A, verb to be. Okay. We only change the verb to be accordingly. Okay. When we have different tenses, we don't change the PP. PP is always PP. And of course, we don't change the subject. Okay. Very easy. So now, what I need you to do, okay, there are three sentences. I want you to take a piece of single line paper and just write down, okay, the passive voice version of the three sentences. Okay, so you have 1 minute, okay, to do so. So you can pause the screen, time yourself 1 minute, and then we'll check the answers later on. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, time's up. All right, so it's time. It's time to check the answers. Okay, first one, okay, our classroom is cleaned every day. You can say by the janitor, but that's not the most important thing. Okay, the most important thing is the action. A receiver, a classroom, subject, action receiver is cleaned every day. Okay, you have a verb to be, and you have the PP cleaned. Number two, millions of cars were exported from Japan. Okay, exported from Japan last year. Okay, because it's last year, it's past tense. So the R becomes were to show the past tense, and PP is always PP exported. Number three, Mr. Chen's dog, okay, is being fed on canned food. Okay, verb to be, because it's continuous tense, something happening now. Okay, so we have to use is being, not just is being, and then the PP is fed. Okay, so it's being fed on canned food. Okay, so did you get it all correct? If you have done so, congratulations. So now I think it's almost the end. Let's have a very quick check of it, okay, of what we have learned. Now we'll use passive voice when it is not important to mention who does the action, or when the action doer is unknown, okay, we don't know it, or we think the action is more important than the doer itself. Okay, we focus on the action, or we focus on the action receiver. So we use passive voice. Okay, and we form passive voice sentence by writing the three components: subject, of course, followed by two things. Number one is the verb to be. Second one is the PP. And the question I just asked you, okay, when the tense changes, okay, we change verb to be or PP. Yeah, of course, we change the verb to be, okay, according to different tenses. Okay, so congratulations. You have completed one more lesson about grammar, a very important grammar item. Okay, I hope that you can achieve the three objectives. So do